Hello everybody and welcome. My name is John, and in this video I want to show you how and why you would want to set up a wick for your passive hydroponic plant setups. So I'm repotting a plant today, and because of the pot that it's going into, I have the opportunity to use a wick, and anytime I have that choice, I'm definitely going to do it because it's just going to give that plant access to a much bigger reservoir of water or nutrient water at the bottom. So it's not going to work with all potential pot setups that you might have, but as you'll see in this video, when you do have a chance to do this, it's definitely a cool idea. So let's check it out. Okay, so here you can see the nursery pot and the cache pot I'm going to be using, and so this is the opportunity here, is that this nursery pot rests right on the rim of this cache pot, but it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom. So there's probably about 2 inches or so. So if I just were to use this in a normal setup, I would have to fill the water up so that it's, about here. And then once it gets below there, the plant won't have access to that at all until the roots grow down into it. But even when the roots grow down into that, this growing medium up here is going to start drying out. So we're going to use this wick. It's going to use the water down here to keep the growing medium nice and moist all the time. So check it out. Okay, so you can see I dropped this soil screen in here, and then I just cut a hole in 2 of the drainage holes, and I put this wick through here. This is just I bought this off of Amazon. It's just a wicking rope. I'll put a link down below to this one. Okay, and so I wasn't planning to tie these knots, but I did cut the holes a little too big for the thickness of this rope on accident. So I just tied some knots, and now it's just resting down in there. So these just need to be long enough to touch the bottom, and so they can access all of that moisture. Okay, so we're going with pure diatomaceous earth today. So far this has been working well, but it's a little too early to give you a definitive review about it. Okay, so you can see here that the wick is resting on the bottom, but that's not what I want. So what I'm gonna do is pour a nice layer in here, make sure the wick is not totally at the bottom. I do want that wick to be covered before I put the plant in. All right, so I've still got several inches to plant the roots of my plant. Okay, so I just got all the soil off here, and this is actually perfect because I can plant this a little deeper than it was before, which is definitely what I wanted to do. Okay, so there is this black cardinal in this new hydro setup, and it's gonna have a big reservoir in there. So I think this will probably be able to go like 2 or 3 weeks or more without needing to add any more water at all. Okay, so that's really it. It's a really quick video. I just wanted to show you that you can use a wick in certain situations like this to give your plant access to a much larger reservoir of water. And especially because normally you might think a pot like this didn't work with this cache pot, because if you think that it needs to go all the way and be resting on the bottom, it really doesn't. And in fact, I think this is a better setup because you can just go for a longer period of time without needing to add any more moisture. So I hope this helps you. If you have questions about this, please let me know. And I will link this wick down below just so you can see what I'm working with exactly. But thank you so much for watching today. I wish you all the best with your plants and with your life. And I hope to see you in the next video real soon. Peace.